Hey guys, Economic Ninja here. We're gonna talk about silver today, but we're gonna talk about my favorite type of silver to buy. And I think it's really important because an awesome subscriber and becoming a friend of mine, Chris, brought this up. And I'm gonna talk about my favorite exact coin to buy, okay? And I'm gonna clarify some other things. First off, I'm not a numismatic guy. I don't think that we need to pay extra for your collectible coins. However, there's a great argument to be said there that it can't be seized during a government raid, let's say, like what happened in the early 30s with gold. Personally, now this isn't financial advice, trading advice. I am just a dude with a bro hawk and a dream. But I'm not a financial advisor. I don't think we're gonna see one of those again because there's so few people in this world that own precious metals, both gold, silver, especially platinum and palladium. I don't think we're gonna see that, but I could be wrong, all right? So with that being said, I don't want to spend the extra amount for collectible coins. However, there is a lot of money to be made in collectibles, especially collectible coins. So now if you could just go dig through your old change and find a collectible and go have it graded and go sell it for a mint, pardon the expression, I say go for it. But by and large, I don't buy them. So here's my favorite kind of silver. And it's the one that's disregarded amongst all the other bullion products out there. It's the one that's been hated the most. And you know what? You want to know how hated it is? First off, the US government completely discarded it. And secondly, it's even in the name. And that is junk silver. Now, junk silver is defined as this: silver that was used in coins, dimes, quarters, and half dollars. And there was some nickels for a few years. I don't remember those off the top of my head. From the year 1964 and older. Those consisted of 90% silver, actually sterling silver. 90% silver. And when they were stopped, the manufacturing of these were stopped in 1965. And there was a couple years where silver dollars went from 90% silver after 1964. So from 65, I don't remember the years. It's a couple of years. And put it in the comments below. Thank you. They were 40% silver, okay? But I'm talking about 90% silver. Even the name says what people thought about it. It's not junk to me, but I'm gonna tell you the number one money-making reason why I love junk. Well, actually two. First off, there's only so much of it out there. The government made only so much change. And over the years, change gets lost, it gets thrown in wishing wells. Think about all the silver coins at the bottom of the ocean or lakes or wishing wells, right? People just threw them out there, right? So there's only so much of it ever made, and so every year there's less and less of them. So technically the collectible value could go up on those, if you think of it that way. But I don't think we're there yet. On the other side, you have the fact that when prices of anything skyrocket, they go up. When you have a little bit of something, you can actually ask more. And I'll give you an example. When gold was $200, approximately around the year 2000, I think, 1999, you could buy a gold eagle. A gold eagle went for the price of the metal itself plus an additional amount. And back then, you could buy a gold eagle for like $19 over spot. So if gold was $200, you could buy a gold eagle for $220. Now that is not the case anymore. Today, the price of a gold eagle can range anywhere from $49 over spot, not if you're looking today, but I've seen it as high as $200, $250 over spot. Well, why is that? Well, a lot of people would say it's because it keeps up with the trend that it's around, a certain percentage of the price of the metal, all right? But I disagree. So right now, gold's being, $1,800. Let's say it costs $150, $200 over spot. There's no real solid correlation there. But we've seen times of extreme pressure, like in 2010, 2011, when gold was spiking, the prices explode, the cost over the amount of the coin. And then we see it dip back down. That has to do with the supply and demand, okay? So, the VIG, which is what I call it, for lack of better terms, the price over spot can run up and then come back down, depending on where we are with supply and demand. Now with silver, it's even more exacerbated. I know, I'm learning how to say that word right. With silver, like the Silver Eagle program, I've seen Silver Eagles as low as $2.49 over spot for a 1 ounce coin, all right? During 2010, I saw it scream up to $10 over spot. In this last year, I have seen a Silver Eagle sell online for over $15 over spot. Now what's interesting is back in 2010 when it was going for, what was it, like between $7 and $10 over spot, the price of silver was $49 an ounce. Last year, this last spring, when I saw it for like $14, $15 over spot, silver was merely selling for $26 to $28, okay? So you could take that theory and throw it out the window, okay? My point being is this: when people want something, they will pay through the nose to get it. So let's go back to junk silver. I love junk dimes and junk quarters. The reason why is because they're so darn small. So right now, I don't remember how much the metal inside of a silver dime is, but let's say it's $2. It's probably around $2 right now. When silver jumps up and people are paying these astronomical prices over spot for their silver eagles, I can sell that silver dime, even though they're selling probably, let's say, for $2.40 or $2.50 total. I could turn around and go to just about anyone and say, hey, you guys want to buy silver? Yeah, I got these dimes, they're $3 each. And they'll go, yes, give it to me. And what you'll find is the percentage over spot that you're able to sell it for is incredibly higher than the other bullion products out there. So those are the two reasons: scarcity, and since they're so small, you could ask more for it and people will be super happy. And here's another reason. Let's go throw a third reason in. When you're talking about silver, and guys, if you're still here, I do have a link below to what I feel is some of the best prices in the industry. Click the link, you can fill out a form. It's going through Miles Franklin, and I've set up some stuff with Andy where they're gonna give this channel some special pricing. So feel free to test him and see if he could beat the prices you guys are getting. But the third thing that I think is most important is that, everyone's waiting for silver to moon. And do I believe it's gonna happen someday? Absolutely. Do I know when? Zero clue. But now think about this. If silver breaks its all-time high, when it breaks its all-time high, and it starts cruising up to $100 or even more than that, how many people are gonna just have $100 to buy one coin? Or you can turn around and you can go, I can give you this handful of dimes, this handful of quarters for a lot less. And people are really big. That's why they love running out of Costco with a big old thing of toilet paper and they go, oh, look at me, I did something. I'm like, copy, solid, you should have been doing it a couple months ago. But I digress. They want more things in their hands. That's why people have a hard time buying one Bitcoin, but they'll buy a ton of Dogecoin. Why? Because I can have millions. When they don't realize what the most important thing is, and that's scarcity. All right, guys, that being said, I hope you got something out of this. Check out the link below. It's gonna keep track of going to Andy. He's gonna be able to get back to you. And I told him, you better bring him the best price ever. And he said yes. So without that being said, I'm out of it. The Economic Ninja is out.